Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They have the full line of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They have the full line of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Challenger tractors. They have high-capacity Claas combines. They are your new Brandt dealer. Visit with them for augers, grain carts, heavy harrows, and Brandt's new vertical tillage. Ziegler Ag Equipment has Bourgault chisel plows, and they are your Amity beet equipment dealer. They have on the lot a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
A good Thursday evening to you and welcome inside Hawley High School here on YourLiveEvent.com or on our YouTube channel, Your Live Event. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are listening tonight. We are glad to have you aboard. We have the Hawley Nuggets hosting the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels tonight in a Heart O' Lakes League matchup tonight. Some Minnesota volleyball action going on here. It is also Parents' Night for both of these teams, or for Hawley tonight, as they had that ceremony just moments ago. And developing story here tonight, Anna Steer, the leading scorer for this Hawley Nuggets team, out tonight with a foot injury. See her in a cast tonight on the sideline, so she'll be a non-factor in this contest tonight, except from the bench. It's a big loss, said Coach Rustad of Hawley before tonight's game, but they have a couple of freshmen that they're going to lean on tonight in Hannah Stotts and Annika Johnson to get the job done, replacing their number one scorer in Anna Steer. They have other weapons too, and we'll highlight some of those coming up around the corner once we get going. And then for DGF tonight, coached by Tessa Tiver in her 15th season, they have an 0-1 conference record tonight. And their strengths coming into this game, the aggressive serving and blocking that the Rebels put on display each and every night. In practice, Coach Tiver mentioning first touch defense is something they had to really nail down on this week in order to be ready for Hawley, as their first touches have been a little bit off recently, and they're adjusting in order to set up their offense and get more clean looks on that side of the ball. We'll get to more of our coaches' points and interviews right around the corner here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Josh Boyka with you here tonight from Hawley High School on Your Live Event, presented by Hallstatt Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting. Thank you for coming aboard tonight. We are just a couple minutes away from getting started with our action here tonight, as the Nuggets and the Rebels will be squaring off in a Heart O' Lakes League matchup in Division AA, Minnesota. Mentioned earlier, Anna Steer is out for tonight's matchup. Hawley's number one scorer. We'll see how that affects them. And replacing her with Hannah Stotts and Annika Johnson, a couple of freshmen, as the teams are getting set and lined up for our national anthem and starting lineups coming up. We will step away and come back with our opening lineups after the conclusion of the national anthem.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Summer has come and gone, and the 2022 harvest season is now with us. Like the change of seasons, farmland sale prices change as well. We believe after a 2-year rise in land prices, we are now at a peak price level. If you have been thinking of a farmland sale, now is the time to act. For help with your sale, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
National anthem complete from Hawley High School on this cool Thursday night in Minnesota as we are getting ready for action between the Hawley Nuggets and the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels. On the Hawley side of things, getting to talk to Coach Kathleen Rustad, apart from Anna Steer being out tonight, mentioned that this team is still very confident despite 3 straight losses on their schedule, as they had a couple of non-conference losses in their last few games in a tournament play. And then their last game also a loss. So 3 straight losses for Hawley, but looking to rebound here tonight against the Rebels. And everyone needs to step up tonight, according to Coach Rustad. After their loss to Perham most recently, that was their in-conference game. They lost in 4 sets on the road there. But they have a home game here tonight against DGF, a conference rival. So we got a live atmosphere tonight. The passing and serving is what they worked on most in practice this week, as that's something that was bugging them against Barnesville in the most recent matchup they played in this building, but they did come away with the win in 5 sets against Barnesville. Something's changing with Anna Steer out, though, for the Nuggets, with the freshman filling in, but also some new offense techniques coming into play for the Golden Nuggets tonight, according to Coach Rustad. We're going to see something that we have not seen in Hawley in a long time, according to Coach Rustad tonight. So exciting to see the adjustments that they are going to throw out there tonight. And starting for the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels tonight, it's going to be Madison Schmidt, Camille Costello, Lindsay Navala, Peyton Backus, Layla Fuss, Kaylee Peterson, and Aria Garrett. And then going for the Nuggets tonight, it'll be Jada Jetvig, Ingrid Rustad, Izzy Steer, Annika Johnson in place of Anna Steer, Allie Reep, Marissa Allis, and Leah Tibbetts will also see as well tonight. The officials for tonight's game in the stand, we have Mickey Hennon, and on the other side, on the near side, we have Chris Coleman. Getting set to get underway on Parents' Night from Hawley High School here. Teams lining up, officials getting in place. Fan section in full swing as we got a pretty packed stand on both sides. DGF representing well on the road, and Hawley showing up for Parents' Night at home. Chris Coleman talking it over with the scoreboard operator and rolls the ball over, and we are set to go. Lindsay Navala, the 5'3" senior setter for the Rebels, gets us started, and that is a kill right off the bat for Hawley's Izzy Steer. Izzy Steer's going to have to carry the brunt of the load tonight in terms of scoring, likely for Hawley, with her sister Anna Steer being out with the foot injury. And DGF answering right back, and the crowd sits down. Aria Garrett, freshman middle, standing at 6'1", getting the first kill tonight for DGF. Serve gets lofted and then put back down by the Rebels as the first touch flew too close to the net. Nothing that Rustad could do about it, and easily put down by the Rebels. Low line drive serve, and catching Allie Reep off guard. Mishap from the Golden Nuggets early on. 3-1, Rebels on top. Service error for the Rebels. Will send it back over to Hawley, and Allie Reep will do the serving. Junior outside hitter for the Nuggets, and that is an ace. Both teams' head coaches talking to me earlier in the day, saying how important the serving will be tonight, as that one is blocked through. And point Rebels as they recapture their slim lead. Serving is going to be a big part of this game all throughout. Service defense for the Rebels and serving aggressiveness on offense for the Nuggets. Lofted over and a little bit too far off of Jetvig. A 5-3 Rebels lead. And Camille Costello, 8th grader for DGF, the libero, sending it over. That's back-to-back for DGF. Kaylee Peterson, senior right side, standing at 5'11", picks up her second kill. Rustad sets it up for Steer, but he gets sent back. Peyton Backus, the 5'11" senior outside hitter, elevates and rejects Izzy Steer. And Steer hammers this one through the block and promptly takes the ball and jogs it back to the service area. She is fired up and ready to go. And through the hands of Rustad. And DGF getting one back, as it was Layla Fuss hammering that one past Rustad. Rustad gets it up for Steer, lofts it over. Fuss again with some good elevation, but handled well by the Nuggets. And tip passed on to the Hawley side. 9-4 DGF lead. And an early timeout called by Coach Rustad will step aside with DGF on top 9-4.
Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Just getting started tonight from Hawley High School in set number 1. DGF out to a commanding 9-4 lead on top right now. And Layla Fuss to do the serving for the Rebels. Nice serve to the back line. Rustad gets it up. Annika Johnson filling in for where Anna Steer would be playing. Reap lets this one drop out of bounds, and Hawley gets one back. Madeline Iwin, the sophomore 5'7" setter, checking in for the Rebels now. Sella Fleming will be doing the serving, checking in now. Rustad coming out, and Leah Tibbetts will take her spot. Fleming with a nice serve towards the 8th grader Navala. And this one gets past a diving Izzy Steer. Peyton Backus picking up the kill, her first of the night. The outside hitter for the Rebels. A whistle, and this point going right away in favor of the Rebels. A serve with some heat on it, but a little bit too much from Peyton Backus as it lands just out. A tough decision made by the Nuggets, but they let it go, and wisely so, landing out of bounds. Jetvig, the server for the Nuggets. Set up, big hit coming, knocked down by Jetvig, and point Rebels. Deep serve right towards that back line. Punched over, handled by Reap. Fleming sets it up nicely, and that is a kill. That's freshman to freshman connection right there. Sella Fleming sets up Annika Johnson. 12-7 Rebels lead. They're going to need a lot of that here tonight. The Nuggets will. That's a nice serve by Johnson. Low line drive right over the net. Nice back set. to the line and out. Iwan missing just to the left. Or Iwan with the set, rather, on that play. Rebels hit goes out. Hawley to within 4. The freshman Johnson really has a nice serve. Up to Izzy Steer. And that's going to be point Nuggets. Beautiful location from the sophomore Steer, earning her game-leading 3rd kill. Nuggets would love to keep Johnson back there at the service line as she sends Navala back on that serve. The set, and Tibbetts partially blocked on the right side. And absolutely destroyed and sent back by the tandem of Tibbetts and Steer. Big run for Hawley. It's a 5-0 run. They're within 2 now. Serve goes long from Johnson to end the streak. Here comes the set from Fleming, leading Steer a little bit too far. Now Reap elevates and gets blocked. Aria Garrett and Kaylee Peterson, some good size. Garrett standing at 6'1" and Peterson at 5'11", sending back Reap on that one. And sailing just long on this one. Hawley will regain a point there within 3. Just chipping away at that lead bit by bit. A 14-11 advantage for the Rebels. Rustad, the serve. Peterson gets sent back, but it's just out. Steer elevated and got a paw on it, but it ends up too far to the side and out. 5'7" senior Madison Schmidt serving for the Rebels. That had some heat on it. Reap getting led towards the net, pushes this one towards the back corner. Rustad lets it fall. And the Rebels and Nuggets trade off points. Reap with a conservative serve to the middle of the court. Here comes the tip, and out of the reach of the diving Allie Reap. Kill goes to Kaylee Peterson. Camille Costello, the 8th grader, with the serve. Reap with the miss hit and landing out, lead back up to 5 for DGF. Beautiful serve by Costello, the 8th grader, eating up Jetvig. And sent down. Kaylee Peterson off to a hot start. She's got 3 kills for DGF in the first set, and the exclamation point on that one. Nuggets unable to return this one, and another timeout will be used by Coach Rustad, trying to regroup as DGF advances to a 7-point lead.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Welcome back on your live event. Josh Boyko here on a cool Thursday night in Minnesota. Weather's lasting in the fall. It's a nice fall, but there's another season coming up just around the corner. But basketball season is that season in my eyes. So looking forward to calling some basketball coming up as well. 19-12, DGF on top by 7 in set number 1. Have been taking advantage of some Hawley miscues. And the 8th grader, Camille Costello, serving for the Rebels. Here comes Izzy Steer, dug out nicely by Madison Schmidt. Hannah Stotts did a nice job handling that one for Hawley, but they're unable to return it. Costello will continue her serving streak, as it's been a good one until this point, as she misses far out the backside. Nice back set, and getting through the arms of Annika Johnson. Kill goes to Layla Fuss. More aggressive serving from the Rebels. And elevating and putting it down was Peyton Backus. Johnson, a nice touch, but an even better one from Madison Schmidt of the Rebels. Allis gets sent back, but it is out of bounds. Allis earns the kill, her first of the match. Tibbetts coming in for the setter, Rustad. And then Rustad being replaced by Sella Fleming, who's serving at the setter position. Nice block. But a violation, and the Rebels will earn the point. Rebels looking to close out set 1 as the aggressive serving continues. Tibbetts powers one through the block, though. Her first kill. And that'll rotate it over to Jada Jetvig to serve for Hawley. Lofting the serve over. Clean look for the Rebels, but hooking it too far outside. Nuggets earn the point in back-to-back possessions. Jetvig lofts one over again, middle of the floor, handled by Costello. Now a tip. And Madison Schmidt gets the kill from the back row. DGF fans back up on their feet for game point. 24-16 reads the Community Co-op scoreboard. Fleming setting up Johnson. That one got blocked. And we'll play on as Lucy Hilton, unable to get that one over. Serve from Johnson, a good one. Here comes the set, and getting through. Hawley is unable to keep it up, and DGF takes a commanding lead after the first set. They win it 25-17. We'll recap it when we come back here on your live event.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
After one set at Hawley High School, the Dilworth-Glendon-Felton Rebels take set number 1, 25-17 to get the early lead in tonight's contest. And it was a commanding victory for the Rebels as they outsized the Nuggets at the net. They are missing their middle tonight, the Nuggets are, Anna Steer, and it showed pretty big in set number 1 as the Rebels were getting multiple blocks at the net that Steer likely would have a better contest on or a better hit for the Nuggets if she were in the lineup, but she is not. And it's up to Coach Rustad and the Nuggets to improvise and find ways to score here tonight and be better around the net. Kaylee Peterson and Peyton Backus had very good first sets for the Rebels as they both had a number of blocks at the net and a few kills apiece. Chase Miller over at Northern Cass tonight, calling Northern Cass versus Central Cass, and Northern Cass takes set number 1, 25-17, the exact same score we saw here in set number 1. Northern Cass over Central, 1-0. Winding up was Peterson, but it's handled well by the Nuggets. Hawley striking first in set number 1. Set coming across for Peterson. Unable to loft it over the net. 2-0 Hawley. Good serve from Rustad, knocking down Backus. That ball is tipped, and Rebels point. A side spinning serve. Here comes Izzy Steer, but it lands just out. Steer tied for the game lead, or match lead rather, with 3 kills. Almost had a 4th. Hannah Stotts filling in tonight, getting some more action than usual as she handled that one well, leading to Allie Reap getting the kill for the Nuggets. A back set, and recovering nicely was Peterson. That one gets through Allie Steer. And a point for the Rebels to knot it up at 3 in set number 2. Costello short on the serve. And checking in for Izzy Steer, Destiny Salinas. She'll be serving. It's a good serve. It eats up Peyton Backus of DGF, and she earns an ace fresh into the game. And Salinas steps over the line too early. Serving violation gives DGF a point and the ball. Salinas from the back row, fans on it. And it's tied up at 5. Blocked initially, but the Rebels unable to corral it. A few substitutions coming in. Madeline Iwin and Michaela Winter in for the Rebels, and then Sella Fleming and Leah Tibbetts in for the Nuggets. We saw Fleming get a couple plays of action in the final set last week. A more prominent role now tonight. This one's blocked away. Katie Vetter is also in this game now, an 8th grader. And Vetter earns the kill. Diving effort from Iwan, the setter. Keeps it up for the Rebels. Schmidt gets it over, now returned by Tibbetts, knocking back Camille Costello. Largest Nuggets lead of the match. The 8th grader Fleming leans into this one. Dug out nicely by Steer. And just out off the hand of Vetter. And landing in just on the corner. Tibbetts with the location goes up 9-6. With the Nuggets, that's her 3rd kill. The serve from Vetter. Now dug out by Steer, but it's gone the other way. The Rebels spike it down. An easy kill for Madison Schmidt. 3rd kill for Schmidt in the match. Fleming with the good set for Reap. She powers it through on the tip. And Hawley reclaims their 3-point lead off the second kill of the night from Allie Reap. This one gets punched over. Reap blowing back the defender, but kept up. Schmidt did a nice job of recovering and getting it back over. Another tip. Hawley's going to have to get it over. Fleming does. Another tip. Well played by both teams. Here comes Steer. Kept up a beautiful dig in the back and landing in Hawley territory. Lucy Hilton with the great effort and dig off the Izzy Steer big time hit. Rebels earn a big time morale victory on that point. Both sides were really into it. And now it's Hilton with the serve. This one floating a little bit too close to the net. And a lift called against the Rebels. Ingrid Rustad back in. She'll serve for the Nuggets. It's a good one towards the back row, but they do get it up to the setter. That's Navala in as the setter for the Rebels. And this one splits the back row defense of Costello and Hilton. Fourth kill of the night for Izzy Steer. This one up in the rafters and landing back down in Rebels territory as Hawley has opened up a 5-point gap on the scoreboard. Coach Tessa Tiser of DGF has seen enough. She'll call timeout. 13-8, Hawley on top in set number 2.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
The Rebels take set number 1 by the score of 25-17, but Hawley now on top midway through set number 2 by 5. Fargo South has a first set victory of 25-20 in their home game tonight. Now getting back to Rustad serving. What a play by Ingrid Rustad as that one got served up to the Hawley front lines, and then she was able to handle the hot hit. Sticking a hand out. What an effort, but unable to get it back over. Hannah Stotts stuck out a fist, but Izzy Steer was unable to track it down. 13-9 now as DGF gets one back out of the timeout. Madison Schmidt with the serve. This set a little bit errant and has Hawley unable to return it. A balanced attack on the Rebel side. 3 players with 3 kills. That's Schmidt, Backus, and Peterson of the Rebels. Diving stop, but it trickles over the net, and Izzy Steer has her match-leading 5th kill. That's 5 for Steer, and no one else on that side has more than 2 on the floor at the moment. To the outside, Aria Garrett, the freshman, doing work out there. Lofts this one up. Vetter punched it up in the air, but it still landed on the Hawley side. DGF down by as much as 5. Now back to within 3. Here comes the slide from Steer. It's blocked, but landing out of bounds. And that's now 6 kills for Izzy Steer. That's something that Coach Teisler was planning for throughout practices this week with the Rebels. The Steer sisters in particular, and the slides that they put on. Annika Johnson knocks that one down, giving a 5-point advantage back to the Nuggets. That slide play is a very prevalent, it's a staple part of this Hawley offense, which Coach Rustad said is going to look different tonight from what you've seen so far this year. Costello plays it for the Rebels, and landing in front of Aulis on the tip. That's Kaylee Peterson with her 4th kill. Now leads the Rebels. Dug out nicely, but it's too strong into the rafters. Reap couldn't handle it. Back-to-back points for the Rebels, and now Backus to serve. A laser of a serve, just getting over the net. Aulis gets this one through the block, but it's handled by the Rebels. Here comes the kill from Peyton Backus. Backus with back-to-back kills now has 5. And the Rebels inching closer, clawing back at that lead. Rustad knocks it back for Steer. Now here comes the hit, and getting through the block was Layla Fuss for her 3rd kill. One-point game. The Rebels on a run. Rustad setting up Johnson. Tried to bury it, but it was dug out nicely by Schmidt in the back row. Kept up, Vetter to Johnson, gets blocked. Layla Fuss and Peyton Backus in on the block have tied it up for the Rebels at 16 apiece in set number 2.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Rebels mounting a comeback in the middle of set number 2, being down by as much as 5. Have clawed their way back to a tie game at 16. Kaylee Peterson and Peyton Backus willing them back on the offensive side, but it's been a good defensive showing from Madison Schmidt and Camille Costello in the back row. Peterson serving for the Rebels. Rustad setting up Vetter, but too strong. And DGF has now captured their first lead of set number 2, and it's at a good time. They have all the momentum right now. Not a great first touch. Rustad whiffs on it. Miscommunication in the back. And the Rebels looking to pull away. Had a big 8-point victory in set number 1. Have now pulled out to a lead in set 2. And sent down. Layla Fuss saying on her head right there as she elevates and just jams that one down. 19-16, DGF pulling away and showing no signs of slowing down. Fleming out on the slide for Johnson, but a nice dig from the Rebels camp. And again, Layla Fuss getting the kill for the Rebels on a huge run now, pulling ahead by 4, down by as much as 5 early on. Reap diving, and Hawley is falling apart here in set 2. Rustad will refrain from using her final timeout and instead make a substitution. Marissa Aulis checks into the game for Hawley. The Rebels attack looking really nice now. Izzy Steer has been quiet in set number 2. She pops this one up. Rustad going to give Aulis a chance. Schmidt having to dive. Backus able to get it over some falling bodies. Multiple tips at the net. Hawley is able to return it. And Steer unable to make the diving play as Layla Fuss has come on strong. And now another substitution. Isabel Johnson will be checking in for Hawley. Rustad sets up the aforementioned Johnson. Reap with a big-time hit. That attack ends the run for Hawley. They're going to need a lot more of that, as the first touches have not been good enough to get sets to the explosive outside hitters. Sella Fleming will be in to serve now. Her squad down 5 in set number 2 after holding a 5-point lead early on. Blocked by Tibbetts and Johnson at the net. Hawley back to within 4, needing a run. Substitution coming, Annika Johnson back in. Isabel Johnson out. Nice tip at the net by Peyton Backus. Set up nicely, looked like she had a running start for the big-time spike, but instead goes with the soft game, and it works beautifully. Here comes the slide from Annika Johnson. And that's going to be Rebels' point. Got it over, but into the rafters and comes down. Game point at 24-18 now. Hawley staying alive for now. But Tibbetts sails this one out the backside, no tip. And that is it for set number 2. The Rebels storm back. A nice comeback for DGF. They win by 7 in set number 2. 2 commanding set victories. Looking to put away Hawley early in 3. We'll recap the first 2 sets when we come back.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Some other scores out of town tonight. Fargo South has a 2-set lead, 2-0, taking set 1 25-20 and set 2 25-18. Northern Cass leads 2-0, taking set 2 by the score of 25-16, and Enderlin, in a little bit of extra time, wins set number 1 27-25 tonight. This one might be done after 3 unless Hawley is able to make some changes during the break, as DGF's attack looked really sharp through the middle stages of set number 2. Hawley, it's just clear that they're missing a key firepower piece in Anna Steer tonight. Provides so much hitting and blocking in the middle of the floor for Coach Rustad's Nuggets, but missing her tonight with the foot injury, and that's been the biggest vacancy that they have had tonight. The players filling in, though, doing their job, as we've seen Isabel Johnson, Katie Vedder, Stella Fleming, Hannah Stotts getting more time than usual tonight. A lot of younger players getting some experience. Izzy Steer tries to keep this one up, but Ingrid Rustad in the net trying to get it over. Serve lofted over towards Steer. Back set on the slide. That one gets blocked away as the front row has done a good job neutralizing Steer after the first set. Nice dig from Backus of DGF, keeping this one up. But this one, Rustad catching the Rebels off guard with the quick touch over the net. Aria Garrett was unable to handle it, and it's a 1-1 tie now. Set up, running start, a big-time block. Marissa Allis and Izzy Steer with the rejection. Beautiful play by the front row tandem for the Nuggets. This one landing out service error for the Nuggets, 2 apiece. Steer tipped back at the net, but landing out off the DGF block. Steer earns her 7th kill to lead the match. Allie Reap with the serve, deep for the Nuggets. This one does find its way over. Reap didn't handle it like she wanted to as it trickled over to the DGF side. It was up in that ceiling area and landed on the Rebels side, not touching the ceiling. It's now 4-2. That's the 6th kill for Backus to lead the Rebels tonight. Costello aimed at Steer. Rustad tried to float it over and catch the Rebels napping, but it goes into the net for all. Close call on the side. The line judge rules out. Steer with the serve. Knocked into the air by Costello and then returned. Vetter elevates and jams. The 8th grader, Katie Vetter, from the outside, has had a couple of nice plays tonight. That's her 2nd kill. This one landing just out of the vacant corner of the Nuggets side. They dodge one there, 7-4 now. Aggressive serve from Izzy Steer, but it just lands out too far out the backside. Rebels unable to return it. And Hawley going up 8-5. Substitutions will come in now. Sella Fleming for Marissa Aulis, Leah Tibbetts for Ingrid Rustad. Fleming, the jump serve. Handled well by the Rebels. They get off a decent look, but it's blocked by Hawley. Tibbetts gets blocked, and that is a beautiful tandem block by Layla Fuss and Michaela Winter. Comes the set, and the hit gets blocked back. This does not get blocked back, though. Powering it down, powering it through. Allie Reap with her 4th kill of the match for Hawley. 9-6 Nuggets lead. Looking to hang on to this one as they need set 2 to stay alive. This one lands in front of a diving Tibbetts, and DGF earns one back with Layla Fuss's 6th kill. Oh, what a hit from Reap. Right to the corner on the backside. What a play. Adds to the Nuggets lead. They are up by 3 now. Annika Johnson with the serve. Mishit in the back by Michaela Winter. Nice line drive serve, handled well though by Costello. And Schmidt tried to go soft. Comes up short, 5-point lead, matching the Nuggets' largest lead of the match. Had one in set 2, it did not last. Service error grants them their largest lead now at 6. Michaela Bjelland, 5'8" sophomore outside hitter, checks in for the first time for the Rebels. Winding up was Winter. And it's going to go Nuggets' way again. Timeout called by DGF. Rebels were having thoughts of wrapping this one up early, but they trail 14-7 in set number 3.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
DGF up 2-0 on the Community Co-op scoreboard, but trailing by 7 in set number 3. Annika Johnson, the Nuggets freshman, looking to keep her serving streak going. Starting to see some mishits from DGF that we did not see in the first 2 sets. Set across to Reap, powers it through the block, and Hawley continues their huge run with Reap's 6th kill. And another error from DGF has pushed this to a 10-point Nuggets lead in set number 3. How long can they ride the wave of momentum? Not a good first touch, leading to a bad third touch. Substitutions coming for the Rebels. Madison Schmidt coming back in. And Tibbetts able to get this one through. An onslaught of points consecutively for Hawley. A 10-0 run plus for the Nuggets. But it ends there. Madison Schmidt with the tip finally advances DGF off the number 7. Big time block. Schmidt and Garrett were there for the block. DGF trying to maintain some momentum they had in the first 2 sets to claw their way back to make it a closer third set than what the Community Co-op scoreboard reads now, but Allie Reap is having none of it. Aulis and Rustad back in for the Nuggets. Rebels able to keep it up after the block. Reap pushes this one to the back, but handled well. Here comes the hit from the Rebels. And Stotts unable to handle it as Kaylee Peterson finally gets the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels into double digits in set 3. Oh, what a big time hit from Izzy Steer, elevating and putting it down. Pushing the lead back up to 11 on her 8th kill of the match. Costello to serve after the Nuggets error. Aulis going diagonal across the court with that hit. She is successful, and Hawley is back to doubling up the Rebels in set number 3, trying to stay alive after dropping the first 2 sets. Aulis unable to push this one over. .11 senior serving for the Rebels. Kaylee Peterson gets the ace. A late decision from Reap as she kept those hands up to play it as long as she could before realizing that one is traveling out. And Hawley is 2 points away from taking set number 3. Mass substitutions coming in. Tibbetts, Salinas, and Fleming all in for the Nuggets, trying to close out set 3. Too strong from Layla Fuss out the backside, and Hawley is on game point. that'll do it for set number 3 as Hawley comes back with a lopsided victory, winning by 12 and sending us to a 4th set. We'll step aside here on yourliveevent.com and come back with set number 4 of Hawley versus DGF.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wild Rice Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They have the full line of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Challenger tractors. They have high-capacity Claas combines. They are your new Brandt dealer. Visit with them for augers, grain carts, heavy harrows, and Brandt's new vertical tillage. Ziegler Ag Equipment has Bourgault chisel plows, and they are your Amity beet equipment dealer. They have on the lot a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
Some more scores on Your Live Event starting to trickle in. Final from Fargo South. They win in 3 sets in Fargo tonight. Northern Cass earns the sweep with a 25-22 third set win over Central Cass. And then Maple River wins set number 2, 25-18, tied at 1 with Enderlin. A 2-1 DGF lead after 3 sets from Hawley High School. 25-17, 25-18, and 25-12 the scores through our first 3 sets. The Rebels pretty convincingly taking sets number 1 and 2, but then set 3 was all Hawley as they mounted a 10-0 run in the middle of set number 3. Here comes Rustad to serve, and that is a sinking ace. Ingrid Rustad getting things started right in set number 4 for Hawley with a beautiful serve and ace. Out the backside, and now 2-0 Nuggets. Early in set 4, Rustad lobs this serve over. Punched over, Aulis able to handle it, now gets back up. Dug out nicely by Stotts off the big hit from Peterson. And we have a tip. Nuggets will earn the point to go up 3-0. Played at the last second by Costello. Thought it had a chance to get out, but she plays it. Izzy Steer knocks it down, a 4-0 Hawley lead. 9th kill for Steer, looking to be the first one into double digits in this match. And this match, I thought, had chances of being done pretty quickly here tonight as the Rebels took sets number 1 and 2 in convincing fashion. But Hawley just absolutely roared back in set 3 with a huge double-digit point win. And they're off to a great start in set 4. But this one in the net. DGF getting their first point by the violation for set number 4. Rustad was thinking Allis would slide over, but the miscommunication there almost led to a point for DGF, but they keep it up. Nice tip. Reap took a stab at it, last-ditch effort. But DGF with back-to-back points now. Madison Schmidt on the serving streak. Pair of blocks at the net from Hawley, and that one never got back over. 5-2 Nuggets. A couple more blocks. Allis doing a lot of work. They finally say we can't get it through, so we're just going to tip it over. Reap sends Costello lunging. Now here comes the big time hit from Backus, but dug out well by Stotts. Huge momentum shifting point coming up. Oh, what a play by Rustad. What a savvy play by the setter. We see her do it every time out. Ingrid Rustad puts Hawley up 6-2. Kaylee Peterson comes up with her 6th kill for DGF. A 6-3 Hawley lead still with Costello serving for the Rebels. Big time hit from Vetter. Painting the line, and she'll check out. Annika Johnson is back in for Hawley. Serve comes up short. 7-4 Hawley lead. Their locations with their touches have been excellent so far in this 4th set. And Annika Johnson lost this one just over the net, and not much that DGF could do to return it as that thing sank straight down. Fleming in for Allis, Tibbetts in for Rustad. Here comes the sinking jump serve from Fleming. Good block from Johnson in the middle, but this one sneaks through. Peyton Backus with now 7 kills for the Rebels. Serve traveling long and out off the hand of Backus. Vetter The deep serve finds Lucy Hilton in the back row for the Rebels. Tibbetts miscommunicating with the rest of her squad. Izzy Steer was the nearest Hawley player, but it lands 9-6. Hawley on top. We've seen that no lead is safe. Big time kill from Allie Reap. Adds one to Hawley's total, not looking to give up this lead like they did in set number 2. Reap has her hit partially blocked. She's up first on the touch for the Nuggets, leading to Tibbetts. And the violation going against the Rebels will give Hawley an extra point. This one traveling out the backside, and Hawley now up 6. Rebels fans starting to maybe get a little bit uneasy now as they had a commanding first 2-set lead on the scoreboard. But then losing by 13 points and slamming it down. None other than Izzy Steer. Hawley is up to a 7-point lead, has all the momentum in the world right now. Timeout, Rebels.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
A 13-6 Hawley lead pulling away in set number 4. Won by double digits in set number 3 to keep their chances alive. And now have extended their lead almost back to that double-digit mark in set number 4. The Rebels have some adjusting to do because Hawley has done their own adjusting after the first 2 sets and figured out some things. Have dominated ever since the end of set number 2. Annika Johnson will be serving for Hawley. This one eats up Costello on the back row. Good serve. Fleming not able to get a great set off after a first hit that didn't quite get to her. Aria Garrett with her second kill of the night, the freshman back on the board. Diving effort, spilling on the floor, but it works out as the kill goes to Izzy Steer as Hawley is back to doubling up the Rebels. Good serve from Rustad, but handled well by the Rebels. Into the net off the hand of Allis. Madison Schmidt serving short for the Rebels, and that's an ace. The 5'7" senior Schmidt continues to serve as Hawley struggles to get it over cleanly. Backus got a good hit on it, but partially blocked. Reap will get the kill as Costello made her best effort to launch that one over. And that's a lift. That's going against Lindsay Novella. 16-9 Hawley. Novella with a clean set this time, leading to the kill. Kaylee Peterson with her 7th. The 8th grader Costello sends it over for the Rebels. Here comes Steer. Another clean look for Steer in the 4th set. Has Hawley up by 7. Destiny Salinas serving for Hawley, checking in for Izzy Steer. And landing in. A point from the Nuggets block. Hawley is just tightened up defensively, not letting anything easy get by them. Good serve, just hung on the net for a little bit, caught the Rebels off guard. Aulis gets blocked, but Salinas was ready for it. And a double will go in favor of the Rebels. Rebels number 15, Kaylee Peterson serving. Salinas lofting this one over. Aulis does a nice job regrouping after jumping. That one gets through Annika Johnson. The balanced attack of the Rebels, the trio of Backus, Fuss, and Peterson all have 7 kills. And hammered through again by Layla Fuss. 8th kill of the game for her. Rustad setting up Vetter. Blows away Costello, but she handled it beautifully. This one landing out. Salinas wisely letting it go, and Hawley extends the lead to 6. Fleming back to serve for Hawley. Tibbetts with the tip over for the Nuggets, partially blocked. Annika Johnson gets a hand on it. Going for the backside was Tibbetts, looking for a tip. There is one. Mickey Hennon and Chris Coleman, the officials, making the call. 20-13 Hawley. Peyton Backus ties her teammate Fuss with 8 kills now for DGF, trying to mount a comeback in set number 4, not let Hawley force a set 5. To the outside. Gillen got it through the block, but Hawley regrouped. Big time hit from Vetter, but dug out nicely by Schmidt. One more time to Vetter, just pops this one, and it falls. Katie Vetter quietly having a nice game for the Nuggets. That's her 4th kill. No action on that play. Still 21-14 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Hawley inching closer and closer to forcing a set 5 after dropping sets number 1 and 2 by the scores of 8 and 7 points. Reap gets through the block, and Hawley is just 3 points away from advancing to a 5th set. Real nice tip, hung on the net for a little bit, but Hawley able to regroup and gain control. Looking for a tip, the line judge has a tip. Rebels down by 7. Hawley has played a very clean 4th set. Diving stop by Reap. And that's past a diving Sella Fleming. DGF searching for any kind of traction. Down 6 and with the serve. Fleming gets it up to Tibbetts. Played at the net, nice save by Reap. She goes to a vacant spot, covered by the diving Schmidt. They have DGF on the ropes, but a nice dig from Hilton. Fleming to Tibbetts on the back set, but it's inaccurate. And DGF with 3 straight, inching closer back to a 5-point game. That one traveling out though, off of Layla Fuss. Annika Johnson looking to seal the deal in set 4 for Hawley. Serve, defense caroms off the ceiling. And looking for a tip and gaining it. Hawley gains the tip point as the fan section of DGF unhappy with that one. Into the net. Will play on with game point. To the outside, Reap partially blocked. Tibbetts has her hit kept alive by Navawa, but not for long, as Hawley takes set number 4, 25-18. We will have 5 sets of volleyball this Thursday night from Hawley. We'll return with it right after this.
When your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Summer has come and gone, and the 2022 harvest season is now with us. Like the change of seasons, farmland sale prices change as well. We believe after a 2-year rise in land prices, we are now at a peak price level. If you have been thinking of a farmland sale, now is the time to act. For help with your sale, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Back for set number 5 as things are getting interesting here from Hawley High School. DGF takes the first 2 sets, 25-17 and 25-18, but then Hawley roaring back, 25-12, 25-18 with set 3 and 4 victories. Rustad gets us started, first to 15, takes it all. And that'll help DGF's cause. Kaylee Peterson sits down the Rebel fans. Nice location by Reap as she caught Backus off balance. And now she'll go back to serve for Hawley. Allie Reap having a nice game with 10 kills now. This one out the backside. Hawley looking for, or the Rebels looking for a tip. There is none. And a nicely executed tip by Kaylee Peterson over the outstretched arms of the front row defenders of Hawley. Good serve from Costello. Steer gets rejected, and that's going to be a point for the Rebels to take the lead 3-2 and a winner-take-all 5th set. Another big time rejection. Hawley unable to return it. The Rebels playing tough defense at the net. Really the first lead for the Rebels in quite some time on the Community Co-op scoreboard. And the 8th grader, Vetter, just powers that one through on the left side. Vetter starting to rack up some kills. She's got 5 now. And this one crosses on the wrong side of the net. We are all tied up. And going straight through the block was Peyton Backus of DGF. Backus with her 9th kill ties her for the lead with Peterson on the Rebels squad as they lead 5-4 on the road in set 5. Aulis punches one towards the back corner. Blocked away by Annika Johnson. She'll loft this one over in between some defenders. Rustad sliding makes the play. Vetter puts it down. What a performance by the 8th grader, filling in, getting the most action of her season. Did not see her at all in the Barnesville game here last week or the Moorhead game for any significant playing time. But even with the injury of Anna Reap, they're holding up, or Anna Steer, rather, as the Rebels surge ahead 6-5. The Nuggets have rebounded nicely in sets 3 and 4 without their star middle hitter, Anna Steer. Izzy Steer unable to handle the serve. That's an ace. And the Rebels are up 7-5, looking to take this one home in set number 5. We'll step aside and come back with the exciting conclusion of our match right after this.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
A 7-5 Rebels lead. They cling to it after not being able to close out the Nuggets in set 3 or 4. Back row attack from Steer. Laying out, nice play from Reap. Tibbetts from a standstill knocks it over. Another long point. Fleming gets a hand on it, sets it back up. And Izzy Steer coming up in the clutch with her 13th kill. KD Vetter has 6 kills on the night. She'll be serving number 6 for Hawley. And rejected. Don't know if it had the height to get over anyway. Lucy Hilton unable to get it over nonetheless for DGF. And Hawley has evened it at 7. Steer chases it back and Hawley returns. Sent down emphatically by Layla Fuss. She's fired up about it. She has given her team an 8-7 lead in a 1-15 fifth set. Fleming setting up Reap. Oh, it got rejected. Aria Garrett was over in defense for the Rebels. And the Rebels now have a 2-point lead, inching closer to victory. Oh, what a precision play by Annika Johnson. Had to get that ball going horizontal to cross the antenna on the correct side. She danced it across the net, throwing off the defender and landing in DGF territory. Hawley down 1. Johnson will serve. Fleming able to get the first touch on it. Reap gets it over, but it's handled by the Rebels. And mishit by Tibbetts. Fleming put it to her backhand side. Lindsay Navalda, the 5'3" senior setter with the serve. Oh, just elevating effortlessly Izzy Steer. 14th kill to lead all scorers for Steer. That was a big one. Now Rustad to serve. And going through the block was Madison Schmidt. Schmidt now with 6 kills from the outside. An 11-9 Rebel lead, but this one doesn't have the legs. Eleven to 10. Reap serving down 1. Rustad with a nice save with the left hand. Popped up Rustad again. They're taking her setting out of the equation by targeting her first. And through the block again. Peyton Backus into double digit scoring with 10 kills for the Rebels. Costello to serve with the Rebels just 3 away from taking the match. But not if Vetter has anything to say about it. Beautiful serve. A beautiful set rather from Rustad. The assist to her, the kill to Vetter, her 7th, to bring Hawley back within 1, a nail biter. Blocked, and Steer puts it straight in the net. And the Rebels are 1 away from match victory. Timeout, Nuggets. As the Rebels fans are on their feet now, we'll stay here. DGF coming on strong down the final stages of set number 5, weathered the storm as sets 3 and 4 were huge victories for Hawley, really changing the momentum of the match tonight. A well-contested 5th set. Wasn't sure if DGF had enough to offer, if they had maybe burnt out after the first 2 sets. But now, 11-14, the Rebels lead, a chance to win the match on this point. Kaylee Peterson, the senior, to serve for DGF. Here comes the set from Rustad. The hit dug out. Does not touch the rafters. He gets over to the Rebels' side. Blocked away. Here comes the touch. Rustad keeps it up. And that will do it. As I believe that one was actually kept up, but it ended up landing out. DGF maybe celebrated a little bit prematurely, almost coming back to hurt them there. If that one had landed, the signals from the officials said that the last touch was out and that first one did not land. In any case, DGF has won in 5, a 3-2 DGF victory on the road in Hawley. We'll come back with our post-game show around the corner from this break and bring you some awards for players tonight and wrap things up here from Hawley on this Thursday night.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on the students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personal learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students, not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck to the Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
And welcome back to Hawley High School here, where the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels come back to win in 5 sets tonight. DGF pulling off set 5, 15-11. I'm joined now by Allie Reap of the Hawley Nuggets. And Allie, what happened out there in the 5th set that really just overpowered this Nuggets team?
I think sometimes when we get 1 point down, we kind of hang our heads. I think we need to keep our head high and realize that we can get that next ball, and we just got to flush that one.
Yeah, sets 3 and 4 were very dominant for you guys, not even close on the scoreboard there. What adjustment was made after the first 2 that gained you so much momentum in the middle of this game?
I think we just knew that we needed to power through the next ones and that we knew what we could do. We knew how good we actually were in practice, so we just wanted to prove it and go out there and just hit aggressive.
Yeah, you guys really did have a good effort and ultimately just fell short, but what's the mindset as we head to our next couple games?
Definitely in practice, push hard, get those holes that they were hitting on us and practice what they gave us and stop making our mistakes and get ready for theirs.
And you mentioned it was your mistakes. Was it your mistakes that really decided this one, or was it not capitalizing on the other side, or was it more just shooting yourselves in the foot just a little bit?
I think we did capitalize on some of our hits. We were hitting aggressive. I think they just got the best of us, and we hung our heads after a couple of points down.
Yeah, a very good effort, though, tonight nonetheless for you guys. 15-11 in that final 5th set. And after our short break here, we'll come back with our second interview on our post-game show.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
And welcome back on our post-game show, now joined by Izzy Steer, who had a tremendous performance tonight for the Hawley Nuggets, and did that all without Anna Steer on the court tonight, out with injury, unfortunately. How are you able to make this a really exciting game to watch without one of your key contributors?
Well, we worked hard yesterday in practice, and we set up our new play for our new person to come in, and Anna's there to support and tell us where to hit the holes and everything, and our setters and everyone on the team did a great job adjusting without her.
It really looked like that. Once the 3rd set hit, the adjustments were really made, and everything looked really clean, is what I was saying on this broadcast, is things looked really clean, and the first touches were better received, getting some good sets, and ultimately set up some really good looks for you guys. And the freshmen and 8th graders stepping in, what do you have to say about their contribution stepping in on short notice?
They did an amazing job. They gave it their all, and that's all we can really ask for them. And when they gave it their all, they were good. And they got to every ball that they could, and we couldn't have asked for anything more.
And do you think this is a really good experience for them, getting to play against a pretty solid DGF team that has some experience over there? Is that going to really improve their skills going forward?
Yeah, they're already improving. You can see it every day in practice and every touch of a game. And so it's really improving.
Absolutely. And what are you guys looking forward to most down the road this season?
we're looking forward to playoffs, and we'll get DGF next time and keep winning.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining me. It was good having you guys on the post-game show, and it'll be fun to cover you guys more in the future. Thank you for coming along. And now going on to our awards for tonight's game, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight is Layla Fuss, as she had a spectacular performance tonight. Double-digit kills for the Rebels, and her moments really just energized this Rebels roster, and it ultimately set them ahead of Hawley here tonight. So a good performance from Fuss, the middle hitter, junior, number 13 for DGF, was all over the place tonight. And then for our RDK Enterprises Player of the Game, Camille Costello, the 8th grader, had a very nice performance for DGF, as she had a number of digs in that back row, staving off some of the big hits from Izzy Steer throughout the match. And we'll take a break real quick and be joined by Coach Rustad when we come back.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Joined now on our post-game show by Coach Rustad of the Nuggets. And Coach, they showed a lot of resilience out here tonight after going down 2-0. They had a lot of momentum. What built up that momentum all of a sudden?
Gosh, I wish I knew. No, I think they just all decided as a team. You know, they're girls. We never know what they're thinking from one second to the next. But they decided that they were going to pass the ball. I think we did that very well today. Pretty much the whole night, I think we passed a pretty decent game. You know, a couple shanks here or there, but came out with some outside attacks, and yeah, I guess they just decided they were going to do that.
So you said they passed pretty well the whole game. Did that maintain even in the first couple sets when things weren't going their way? Was it the passing was still on point pretty much?
I would say passing was decent, right? It wasn't like a rock star. We call them 3 passes right away or all the time, but we had too many hitting errors. We had, you know, sets that were going on the net. We were getting beat on defense, but I think our passing was actually pretty decent throughout the whole game. Yeah.
Yeah, and the mistakes that were happening, the hitting errors, they really got cleaned up really well in sets 3 and 4, as absolutely powering by DGF in those sets. Was there any adjustment that was made in the huddle specifically?
We kind of came up with some play sets, I think, and we adjusted our defense a little bit, so we were being put in a better position to get a quick play on transition. So that was a little adjustment we made. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously not the ending result you want, but what do you have to say about the attitude and the resilience that was shown taking DGF all the way to 5 sets and playing pretty well?
Our goal this year is to get better. We have a lot of young players out there, and we've had a different lineup every single game since the beginning of the season. So there's been a little bit more consistency with a couple people in a couple different positions. So I would say if they continue to get better, which they clearly did from the last few games that we've had, I think that's all I can ask of these kids, just getting better and better and learning from their mistakes. They're going to make them. They're young. So hang tight. They're coming along.
Yeah, and like you said, there's a lot of youth on this team and some players that had some really good performances under like 9th grade and then 8th grade with Vedder. Had some really good performances. What do you have to say about them stepping up with Anna out of the lineup tonight?
Yes, I commend them, definitely. You know, Anna's had tons of experience. It's very difficult for a team when they're looking to somebody that's had the most experience, going to a state tournament, is a power block, power hitter, everything, and then she's vacant from the floor. So both of our middles did an excellent job. Izzy stepped up. Katie, like you said, an 8th grader playing defense and, you know, great passing. So I think overall they're doing a good job filling in those positions and, maybe accepting, okay, so we don't have her on the team. Who's going to the next one to step it up?
It really was that next person up on the court tonight. They did it really well, like you said. What is this team looking forward to moving on to this season?
This team has never run a 6-2, I would say, as a varsity team for several years now. Alex Eilertson was a 5-1 setter for quite a few years. So a 6-2 game style is a little different than what Hawley has seen. So I think we're looking for a 6-2 game play, learning the play sets, learning each hitter, and finding those strengths will be our next goal.
It's going to be fun to watch. We have seen some really good matches going to 5 sets, the last few of them. So it's going to be really exciting to watch, and I am looking forward to seeing the rest of it play out this season. Thank you for joining me, Coach.
Thank you. Go Nuggets.
Yes. 15-11, the final in set number 5, as DGF does eventually knock off Hawley here tonight. A fantastic performance. Again, our RDK Enterprises player of the game was Camille Costello, staving off some of the hits from Steer and others for the Nuggets on those attacks. So the 8th grader played really well for the Rebels tonight. And then Layla Fuss had another good performance from the Nuggets tonight, but Peyton Backus and Kaylee Peterson, also Madison Schmidt, very good performances, some honorable mentions right there that you can't forget being part of this DGF victory. Congratulations to the Rebels for their victory, improving to 1-1 in their conference record. And that will about do it. Thank you to our sponsors who are making this broadcast possible. Hallstatt Telephone Company, R&J Broadcasting, and all of those that you saw on your screen throughout tonight's match. Thank you to our sponsors. Could not do it without them. With that said, 15-11 in the 5th set. DGF gets the upper hand on Hawley here tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Josh Boyko signing off from Hawley High School. Good night.
We'll be right back.